There's a strange frustration in modern financial life. Income rises, careers advance. On paper, everything improves. Yet stability never arrives. You earn more and still feel behind. So the instinct is obvious: earn more again. But the problem is not only external. The system absorbing the income keeps expanding with it. The core issue is perception drift. As income rises, normal rises with it. What once felt optional starts feeling necessary. Expenses quietly expand to match earnings. This is hedonic adaptation. Consumption follows perception upward. So every raise gets absorbed before it creates momentum. The problem is not weak discipline, it is unmanaged boundaries. The target keeps moving every time you approach it. This is where most people freeze. But at Solver Studio, we go to our toolkit, the Solvers 6. The tool here is the leverage shift. Small structural moves create disproportionate outcomes. Instead of pushing harder, we identify the point of maximum influence. The goal is momentum, not temporary discipline. The leverage shift focuses on the one intervention capable of changing the system permanently. Here, that intervention is the relationship between income and perception. First, identify the leverage point. In personal finance, it is the moment money enters the system. Most people let raises flow directly into spending, so the money becomes psychologically available immediately. The leverage shift interrupts that process. A percentage of every increase moves automatically into a separate account before perception adapts. The intervention happens at arrival. Next, create a momentum barrier. Lifestyle inflation depends on automatic expansion, so we introduce friction. Maintain the previous lifestyle temporarily after income rises. That gap between earning and spending becomes momentum. Savings starts accumulating structurally instead of emotionally. The goal is simple: force perception to lag behind income. Finally, redefine stability itself. Once momentum exists, the system changes. The baseline is no longer maximum consumption. It becomes controlled spending plus automatic savings. Future stability gains structural priority over present expansion. The treadmill becomes visible, and once visible, it can finally be exited. The problem is perception scaling faster than income. The leverage shift solves this at the point of arrival. First, intercept new income before it becomes spending. Second, maintain friction against lifestyle expansion. Third, redefine stability around automated momentum. Financial control becomes structural, not emotional. The same principle appears in spending control. Many people manage money one transaction at a time: constant restraint, constant decisions, low leverage. The leverage shift asks a different question. What one structural action removes hundreds of future decisions? Usually, the answer is automation. Automatic transfers for savings and bills eliminate repeated behavioral battles later. One structural decision replaces 1,000 moments of willpower. Small input, massive systemic effect. The feeling of constantly falling behind is not random. It is feedback from a drifting system. You cannot solve structural drift through effort alone. Stability comes from leverage, from identifying the exact point where small changes alter the entire outcome. Once perception is managed correctly, income finally begins creating real momentum. Clarity comes from redesign, not struggle.